I'm Jacquie Buncel, and I'm here today in front of the Holocaust Memorial by Ernest Rabe. And I'm going to read a few poems from my book, Turning the Corner at Dusk. The poems I'm going to start with are about going back with my father to Presov, Slovakia, from where he had to flee the Nazis as a young child. And I went with him to learn about his story and also the story about Jews in Slovakia during the war. The poem I'm going to start with is called The Importance of Knowing. I kept waiting for the story behind the story. Your sister deported, you and your brother fled to Hungary to live with families with new names and papers. Your oldest brother braving the underground to make his way to Palestine. Your parents taken, those grinding wheels leaving you an orphan. My mind fills in the scenes. What else is there to know? Resting ground. I've always liked cemeteries, quiet gray and white stones, history embedded inscriptions, contemplative willow trees. Months later, mourners come to unveil the tombstone, place pebbles carefully on the grave. You want to talk to her or feel close to him. I don't have a cemetery to visit. Herbie. One camping summer, I decided to call everything Fred. The tent was Fred. My mother was Fred. Fred was tacked onto every word. A sandwich Fred. A towel Fred. My mother laughed, and even my father, who spoke slowly with scientific precision, smiled at his new name. And I soaked in that playfulness, giddy with the lightness I had created. Next summer, everyone became Harry, and then Charlie, and soon it was Herbie. And so I broke out and stretched our reality like a clown's wide red smile. Today on the phone, my mother calls me Herbie, and ever so briefly we recall those moments when we ventured, and names became joy. Wishing for a child. I wish on the Pacific Ocean, the foamy trail receding behind the ferry. I wish on the tide pools, full of tiny crabs, shells and seaweed, perfect for children to splash in. I wish. I squeeze my hands, close my eyes tight. I wish on the wag of the golden retriever's tail. I wish on the duck's bum, stuck up as it dives for food. I wish on the V formation of the Canada geese. I wish on my dream to ride a horse, although I'm afraid of heights. I wish on my parents' determination to wallpaper the kitchen, raise children with little to draw on but scars. I wish on my body's strength to overcome its aches and fears, grow a new life, and push that life out. Surely all this is more powerful than a twinkling little star.